Hey guys, welcome to Willow's Whimsy. This is really not any of my series. It's just a catch up because I went for a really long time without posting videos, and then I did shoot a whole week's worth, but my OCD wouldn't let me post them all. And so I just kind of want to talk about what's been happening and going on in my life. Because there's been a lot. And, I did mention about a year ago, because it was about a year ago now, that I had relapsed after 3.5 years. And what I didn't go into was that it kind of kept happening. Not kind of, it did. I went quite a while without. And then in a very short span of time, I would say the last 4 months, there have been, I believe, there have been 3 relapses. So I guess a total of 4, I think. It feels like maybe it was more. I think it was actually like 5 total. And of course, I didn't say anything because you have shame and embarrassment and all of that. And, it's going to get better on its own. This last one was devastating, you guys. And this is not a channel about recovery. It's not going to be a channel about recovery. I will talk about recovery or talk about my sobriety here and there, let you know what's going on. For me, the addiction is a symptom. It's a really shitty symptom. It's a horrible symptom, devastating even. I put myself in a lot of danger this time. Not this last time I was with someone different, and it wasn't dangerous like people harming me. It was dangerous to my physical health and just my spiritual well-being. Like it took everything out of me. And so going forward, there's so many things, that I've got videos on my journey to better health. I've got videos on learning to love myself. I've got videos about my financial goals, and those are all valid. But what I've realized is I create a lot of noise in my head, and I do that because I don't want to feel anything. Somewhere along the line, when I was very, very young, I used anger when I was little to cover up my real hurt and things like that. My trauma, whatever you want to call it, we all have trauma. It's just different for all of us and how it affects us and plays out and all that, right? And I've been in therapy so many times, never followed through. Long periods and short periods of sobriety, recovery, whatever you want to call it. Some of this is going to overlap because I'm doing this on my phone. I thought I brought my camera, but I forgot it. Is centered around my failure. I can't succeed. I don't know how to handle that. I self-sabotage. There is this deeply ingrained belief that I am worthless and that everything I do in the end must reflect that. And so now I put it on Facebook out of desperation because I don't ever want to sit there feeling like that again and chasing that dragon, and just there's no life in that. And oh God, I want to heal. And I put it on Facebook, and you guys, the response that I've gotten, I always feel so dirty and disgusting because of this. It's just like the worst thing, I'm an addict. And I got to a place where I don't care. I don't care that I'm an addict. I want to be an addict in recovery, but we're only as sick as the secrets we keep. I don't do 12-step recovery. That's not going to be my medicine. I already know that. I only went to 1 meeting, and I will go to a few more just to sit in and take it in. But I just kind of know it's not for me. The outreach that I have received is nothing less than amazing and beautiful and humbling, and I am so grateful. I have been on the phone more this week than I have in 3 years. I have seen more people this week than I have in 3 years, and not all of my friends, in fact, more of them are not addicts or alcoholic than are. And I do have some in recovery who I love and treasure, and they have been wonderful to me too. Just the outreach of love, and I need to heal so that I can start believing and seeing what everybody else does, because I just don't. I always second guess people when they say nice things to me, and I think in my head, oh, if only you knew. But yet there are so many people that have reached out that I kind of need to start believing this. So the first thing is that I need to get therapy to work through this stuff, to address what my issues are, to learn how to have feelings without them crushing me or overwhelming me, whether they're good feelings or bad ones. Feelings are just something I have no idea what to do with. So that's number one. Let's heal, right? I don't care how long it takes. If it's more than a year, it's more than a year. Whatever. Just want to get better. The other piece is my debt. I screwed up things very badly financially. It's going to take me 4 paychecks to get out of that. And then I'm going to start saving again towards paying off the debt. I only have 2 debts left after I take care of what happened as a result of my relapse. I'm thinking into January, but I'm going to go easy on myself. I've been throwing so much money at this stuff that I have nothing to live on. And I don't have money for coffee with friends or to go see a movie or whatever. I need to chill out, you know? So, but that still is on the agenda. And I have to be okay with that. I really do. My mind is always going, and that prevents me from feeling things. And really, I think living like a passionate life. I've been either bored or isolated or just trying to fill my head with all these lists, and that's not living either. I don't know what the future is going to look like. I'm not even going to think about Willow's Whimsy right now. This channel is going to be a check-in once a week. That's it for now. We'll deal with the rest another time. I'll include everything in this, you know. I'll put it all together, and sometimes we'll cover one thing and sometimes we'll cover another. So things are moving in, you know, a direction I wasn't expecting, but I think it'll be a better direction. And this YouTube thing, I don't know why I started it in the first place. It ended up being another thing that I used to, like, obsessively, you know, like it has to be like this and I have to do this, and nothing's come of it, although I shouldn't say that. There have been a couple friendships that I really treasure, and if that's all that this YouTube channel has done, then that's enough. So right now, you know, I feel like, in spite of the fact that I've been on YouTube for how many years, done how many videos, talked about how many things, I feel like this is the beginning. This is the real journey. And it's going to be a trip, and it's going to be a ride, and it's going to be good. I think it's going to be hard. I think I'm going to go through a lot, and I'm just going to trust the process, and I'm going to surround myself with all these people who are telling me how much they love me and believe in me and who are supporting me. And I think it'll be good. So stay tuned. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you want to. No expectations of this YouTube thing anymore, though. I do it because I love it, but I don't need to do it the way I was doing it. And I love all of you. And I love that people watch and find some value in this. So y'all have a great week. I'll be back next weekend. Maybe I'll have makeup on. Maybe I won't. I'm just going to be authentic and be Denise. And however I feel in the moment, that's what we're going to go with. I am done driving myself crazy over this channel, and I should have makeup on, and I should have better lighting. I should have a better camera. I need a different computer for editing. I love you guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'll see you next week. Bye.